Plateosaurus, meaning broad or flat lizard, was a genus of prosauropod dinosaurs that lived during the Late Triassic period, 227 to 204 million years ago. It was one of the first gigantic dinosaurs, reaching 6 to 8 meters in length and a weight of 4 tons. Plateosaurus was a plant eater living in a world that was characterized by dry and wet seasons. It was well adapted for a life of browsing in forests. Its body was wide and round, and it also had a large stomach that could cope with the copious amount of plant matter it consumed every day. The neck was long and sinuous, which allowed it to reach high above the ground to feed. Its head was also long and narrow, and the jaws were filled with dozens of serrated teeth, which could strip leaves and shoots from tree branches. Plateosaurus was typically thought to have walked on 4 legs, but more recent studies have shown that their forelimbs were too weak to support their body weight, suggesting a bipedal posture. Walking on 2 legs allowed Plateosaurus to reach further into the treetops, and it could also use the forelimbs to pull branches towards the mouth. Plateosaurus possessed an excellent sense of smell, and it is thought that it had a special scent gland that could release hormones into the air. These hormones could have been carried many kilometers and were probably used to attract mates. Plateosaurus is also thought to have lived in small herds, which may have migrated across long distances during the wet season when seasonal rains brought forth lush vegetation. Fossil remains of Plateosaurus were first discovered in Germany in 1834, and it was the 5th dinosaur genus to be named before Sir Richard Owen formally described Dinosauria as a unique group of reptiles. Over 100 skeletal remains of Plateosaurus have since been discovered in Europe. Fossils of Plateosaurus are particularly common in the German region of Swabia, where they have been given the nickname the Swabian lindworm. Plateosaurus was a member of the Sauropodomorph group of dinosaurs. The early Sauropodomorphs are sometimes called prosauropods. This subgroup lived during the Late Triassic and early Jurassic periods. They were incredibly widespread, as their remains have been found on almost every continent, including Antarctica. The earliest Sauropodomorphs evolved around 230 million years ago. They are possibly represented by early South American dinosaurs such as Eoraptor and Saturnalia, who were tiny compared to the sizes their distant descendants such as Diplodocus and Brachiosaurus would reach during later geologic periods.